at 128 pounds. Let's welcome in and making his way to the ring out of the blue corner, Kevin Rhodes.
Kevin Rhodes, he is 1-0, but he is unfazed. He was probably one of the coolest, unaffected by the big lights of the weigh-ins and the interviews yesterday. Doesn't have a lot of pro experience, real serious character. He's here to take care of business. He's not here to play any games. I have a feeling that once we see him in this ring, he is going to be coming forward, and he's going to be looking to hurt with every shot. He knows he's fighting what he says is, I guess, a big name. I hear he's a big name is how he said it. Obviously, not worried about the experience and the name that is his opponent coming in with. And I really expect this to be a real exciting fight between Andrada and Kevin Rhodes here.
And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, making his way to the ring. Here is Jason Andrada.
Jason Andrada owns Andrada Muay Thai in Las Vegas. Says, hey man, I'm one of 2 coaches in my gym. I coach 40 classes a week, but I wanted to get back in the ring. He said, during this COVID, I'd gotten out of shape. I didn't like where I was. I was slow. I was heavy. He said, I started training. I just wanted to get back in shape at first. Wasn't thinking about fighting. But you know how it is as fighters, guys. Once you get in shape, you start to think, well, man, I don't want to be in shape for nothing. So let's see if I still got it. Been a while since he's been in the ring, but he's looking to make a big statement on his comeback fight here tonight.
Yeah, Jason Andrada. His last fight was against one of my fighters, Bing Freeman, and Jason Andrada gave him a lot of trouble for the first 4 rounds. Jason Andrada never fails to entertain, calls himself ridiculous. The owner of Andrada Muay Thai, this man is 36 years old, comes in with a record of 6 wins against 4 defeats, 4 by way of knockout, but that doesn't deter Kevin Rhodes. Kevin Rhodes said the most interesting thing. I said, hey, what do you need to do to win? He said, I just got to listen to my corner. That is one of the most intelligent things you can hear from a fighter, and he has one of the best cornermen in him with Rami from Rami Elite.
Yeah, we saw Rami and the Rami Elite team. They were representing in a world title triumphant fight in Rosarito last show. Nothing but class coming from that team. Nothing but great fighters coming from that team. We expect a war between these two. Little more experience from Andrada, obviously. A little more time in the game. But like I said, it's not phasing the Black Panther, Kevin Rhodes, as he steps up for his 2nd professional fight.
All right, fight fans. This one is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds at 128 pounds. And it's brought to you by Deep CBDs. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man's professional record is 1 victory, no defeats. His official weight, 127.8 pounds. Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Here is the Black Panther, Kevin Rhodes. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This warrior walks in with a professional record of 6 victories, 4 defeats. His official weight, 125.8 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Here is ridiculous Jason Andrada. And when the action begins, your referee, JJ, Josh Perron.
Here we go. Kevin Rhodes is taking on Jason Andrada. This is for 3-minute rounds. In the featherweight division, fighters touch gloves. Here we go.
And they come out banging right off the bat here. Height advantage to Rhodes. He's looking to throw big strikes. Andrada clinch. Got double unders here. Maybe just trying to stall out the aggression, the early aggression of this young, hungry fighter in Rhodes. Oh, nice timing on that kick. Kicking out the back leg of Rhodes is Andrada. Andrada, another right kick to the leg.
Rhodes fighting out of the southpaw stance.
Yeah, he says he likes to use that left side a lot. Left hand, left kick. Being a southpaw, it's an advantage to him that he likes to try to use often. Nice kick there from
anytime when you have a southpaw versus orthodox, it's always the rear side. Southpaw is always left kick, left hand, left knee. Same thing what goes with the orthodox fighter, though. You know, it's the right hand, right knee, and right kick. Those are the worst weapons and the best weapons to use for the fighter.
It's all about that outside foot, you know, that front foot, keeping that foot on the outside, gets you in line for your power shots. Where if your front foot's on the inside, now you're lined up for the power shot of your opponent. So we'll see if they can keep that dance going here. But there's not a lot of footwork going on, a lot of clinch work going on so far in this first round of this 3-round professional fight between Andrada.
Sneaky elbows by Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, he's a serious guy. You can tell. They said he's not here to play any games. He's here to take care of business. I talked to good friend Marcy, who is one of the officials and the representatives from USA Muay Thai. She said Kevin flew down to Colombia, had all kinds of trouble, had to cut weight. Oh, speaking of that big left.
Big left hand.
Looked like it was a flash knockdown. They don't count it as a knockdown. But as she said Rhodes had to cut weight on the plane. He showed up, wasn't able to make the weight, but he tried to do it on short notice, but he tried his heart out and got all kinds of heart and effort trying to make weight to compete competitively internationally, but wasn't able to do it that time, but earned a lot of respect with the USMA Muay Thai team.
A nice mouse is starting to form on Jason's left eye. Those elbows are beautiful by Rhodes.
Nice elbow there from Rhodes, yeah.
Rhodes is using his range very, very effectively, and he's finding his mark with those elbows, with those kicks, that long punch. Andrada's trying to work his way in.
Andrada unfazed, coming forward, lands a nice inside. Andrada is marking up some good kicks. Nice elbow from Andrada. We got a 10-second clapper here. Nice knee from Andrada, pushing Rhodes back. A back and forth primo round right there.
Pretty even round, man. But I'll tell you what, I had Rhodes as the underdog going into this fight. He is not fighting like an underdog at all. Typical southpaw, bangs that left kick, then tries to bang that straight left, but he's making it work against Andrada. I had him winning that round, 10-9.
Yeah, you know, it was a great show of poise coming in. Only a second fight, big show against a big name. Like I said in the interview, he didn't seem fazed at who he was fighting. Didn't seem starstruck at all by the event. So, you know, he's showing it in the performance so far in that first round.
He's fighting out of Rami Elite, and he's got Aziz and Rami in there. And, man, those guys know their Muay Thai. Super composed. His timing was great. I think that Jason needs to really kind of pick it up this round. He's waiting a little too long. Rhodes is the taller fighter. You got to stop waiting. You got to feint. Put your combinations together. He started to find some success at the end of round 1. Hopefully he makes these adjustments in round 2.
We shall see. As we enter round 2, guys, it is triumphant 11 here. Brandon Kyle, alongside David Huey, Richard Abraham, Primo Bella Rosa. We are calling these fights live for you in Miami at the James Knight Center. Presented to you by Muay Thai Addict. It's been a great card so far, and I have not seen anything that's going to suggest it's going to slow down in this second round. Andrada turns Rhodes to the ropes. Seems a little bit stronger in that clinch when you get those underhooks there. Referee J.J. Fierro breaks him up. And then Andrada pushing forward like you said he needs to do here, Rich.
And even during our interview, he said he needs to do more than his opponent. And especially he's coming off a 5-year layoff. He's got to put on a little bit more heat there, be much more aggressive to get inside Kevin Rhodes.
Break him up in the clinch again.
Man, Rhodes looks a little tired.
You know, maybe
he kind of got
a little too much gas in the first one. And it looks like the experience of Andrada kind of weathering.
Big spinning elbow!
Right when we say that, that's going to count for a knockdown. Even though Andrada is smiling, that one landed right on the kisser. Oh, and I see him. He did wobble back. And here comes Rhodes with another elbow. Andrada's trying to clinch up.
He's cut his eye.
Oh, he's hurt. Oh, he's hurt. The blood is starting to flow.
Another spin back elbow.
Oh, it is spitting blood. Oh, you can smell it in the water. You can see it's like a shark. He smells the blood, does Rhodes. He's coming forward.
Oh, they got to check that cut.
They are gonna
Yeah.
have to. JJ Ferraro calls a timeout. He's
That
going to
is
have the
a
doctor
big cut. But here's the thing.
Uh,
Andrada shines in situations like this.
The blood is flowing outside of the eye. It's not going straight in. It does seem to be rolling down the right cheek. So I know that if the blood impairs the vision is as a usual sign that they're going to stop the fight. But if they can control it and it doesn't impair the vision, sometimes they let it go. But man, is it not leaking like a sieve, guys?
Yeah, I see a lot of meat. I think they're going to call this one. I mean, that is
you
a
see the ref
big
saying, nah.
lash.
You see, when the ref starts nodding,
I agree with you, Richard.
They start,
yeah.
They start nodding their head when they start doing the I don't know.
The referee did wave it off. It
Yep.
is under the advice of the doctor. The referee waves off that fight. Kevin Rhodes comes out victorious by way of stoppage. Beautiful spin back elbow, and then some gashing elbows over the top there, sideways afterwards. Beautifully done. Kevin Rhodes comes out victorious. The Black Panther himself, Jason Andrada, just smiling, just happy to be in this ring. Welcome back. He is laughing. He's having a good time. Let's take a look at that. Kevin Rhodes with that left elbow coming in 3 times. Over the top. He knew he had him hurt with that spin back elbow. Came in, kept slamming that elbow in, and he comes out victorious and improves his record to 2-0. Welcome the Black Panther to Triumphant. Welcome.
I can tell you what, it's like when you have a good date, that first good date, you know you're going to get a call back. That was a good first date for Kevin Rhodes on Triumphant, and I guarantee you Jeff Corse is going to be looking to get him on another card here soon. And, but what I love about it is that Andrada got up smiling, and it's just it's a spirit that you can't knock down. He's still smiling up there.
That kid just loves to fight.
He just loves to fight.
He loves the game,
And we love to have fighters like that who just simply love the game.
That is a good stoppage. And the cut is it's on his eye.
I see it is. It's under the bone.
Yeah.
And so that is a very I can't disagree with that.
You can run the risk of tearing that eyelid, so it's a good
The doctor's going to weigh the difference
All
between...
right, ladies and gentlemen, this contest comes to an end at 1 minute 45 seconds in the second round. For your winner, by way of Dr. Stoppage, Kevin Rhodes.
I'm here with your winner, Kevin. How are you feeling, man?
I told Rami if I land a spinning elbow, I'm going to retire, so I guess I got to retire. I'm not sure, but I feel good. Bro.
Man, that was an awesome fight. You came out in the first round, guns blazing, really putting it on him. At the end of the first round, you started to look like you got a little gassed.
No, so I ain't going to hold you. He hit me with, I think, a straight right, and so when I heard the boom, boom, boom of the 10 seconds, I thought the round was over.
Okay, and then the second round, obviously, he started to pick it up a little more on you. Were you a little gassed or anything, or were you just laying back, kind of waiting for your shot?
So I was waiting. I want to throw my left kick, but my left shin was really beat up. So I thought to myself in that moment, if I back up and he's keep coming forward, I can throw that spin. And, thank God it happened,
You timed it perfectly. I got to say, I was sitting right there, and it was right on the money.
That was my second ever spinning elbow.
Man, that was beautiful. So then after you had him hurt, what was going through your mind? Like, just put it on him, just put that pressure on him?
I heard my corner yell, elbow, 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 tight elbow. Getting the clinch, knee, elbow. So we got into the clinch. They said, break the clinch, just go to elbow. So everything was going to that elbow.
Listening to the corner definitely helps. Do you have to thank anyone you want to get a shout out to?
I want to thank Rami. Rami Ibrahim is a big inspiration to me. And like a father figure. So I really want to thank Rami, my family, my sponsors, MMA Tico and Park Avenue. Thank you, Triumphant, for having me, especially, thinking of me with a tough fighter like Andrada. So bring me back. Actually, you know what? He was supposed to fight Ty Barlow. So I want to fight Ty Barlow, or I want my teammate Ahmad Ibrahim to fight Ty Barlow. One of
Oh.
us. I think Ahmad is one of the best 125ers in the country, and he deserves that respect. That's all I want to say. Free Palestine.
Man, what an exciting fight. Give it up for Kevin.
Nice. Hey, man, I just said we're going to be calling this guy back, and he's got an opponent already. He's making the matchmaker's job that much easier.
Kevin Rhodes, the Black Panther, comes out victorious. 1 minute and 45 seconds of round number 2 by Dr. Stoppage. Use that spin back elbow effectively and then clash that elbow to create that cut. This man, I expect to see a lot more out of him, and I'm excited to see him back again. And he's calling out his own opponent. How about that? And kudos to Jason Andrada coming off a 5-year layoff. Let's send it back to Rodolfo for our next fighter.
All right, ladies.